What's up, guys? It's Jan1 from Jan1TCG coming at you guys with another totally awesome video, and today it's about that time.
It's time for top Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime moments. Is it nostalgic? Is it kind of memorable? Or maybe even epic?
That's right, guys. Welcome to the series where we are discussing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, all the way from the original to whatever is currently airing right now. We're going to be talking about the most iconic, memorable, and epic moments of the entire series, and we're starting right now. Alright, guys, so today's anime moment is one of those epic moments that we just think is just so, it gives you chills just thinking about it. And that's gonna be Season 2, Original Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City, Yugi versus Slifer, when Yugi beats Slifer the Sky Dragon for the first time.
As powerful as your Egyptian god card is, no monster is without weakness, and the Sky Dragon's flaw lies within its special ability. Its second mouth attack. No! I turned your dragon against you, causing you to use up all the cards in your dueling deck. No!
Before we get started, make sure you hop on the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any totally awesome uploads. Yeah. And also, did you know that if you go to the description box below, there are some totally awesome things and content for you to consume? Alright, guys, so this is like one of those moments that is just so cool. It gives you chills because it's just kind of like, it reminds us so much about like why we love this game so much, man. Just a little background on it in case you guys haven't seen it, but basically the 3 Egyptian god cards were the most unstoppable force, next rival to Exodia, just how like amazingly powerful they are in the anime, the original anime. Battle City, Kaiba makes a whole tournament just to make a quest to get all 3 of them. Every loser of a duel in Battle City must give up their most rare card, and the rare hunters are also trying to get the Egyptian god cards because whoever has the Egyptian god cards unlocks the secret of the Pharaoh and become the most powerful duelists at all because like they're just like that powerful. That being said, Yugi is facing his rival, Marik, indirectly. Marik uses his Millennium item to take control of someone's mind and then basically duels Yugi and slash Atem slash Yami, whatever you want to say. And then basically he summons a Slifer the Sky Dragon, which is one of the 3 of the Egyptian god cards, and its unstoppable might is pretty powerful to stop and is almost as hopeless. Actually, it's probably more hopeless than Kaiba versus Yugi in episode 1, where Kaiba has 3 blue eyes on the field and Yugi has no way out of it. It's basically reminiscent to that, which is why it gives us chills, because Yugi has no way to beat Slifer. We learned in this duel how powerful the Egyptian god cards are because, 1, Slifer's attack keeps rising like to the impossible heights. It's like, how do you beat something that has this much attack points? Oh, okay, I can use like spell and trap cards against it. We find out in the anime, nope, all the Egyptian god cards have immunity to being mind controlled, to spell and trap cards, to all kinds of removal. So can't target it, unaffected by card effects, really broken, masterpiece level type stuff. And you're just like, man, what do I do? The reason why this is so clever is because Yugi has no other way to beat Slifer except to make his opponent deck out because of Slifer's ability that says each time, like, every time a monster is summoned, he must destroy the monster if it has lower than 2,000 attack points. Which means that anything that was summoned just dies. And because of this effect, Marik made a loop where anytime he destroys a card, he gets to draw a card. So basically, Yugi takes advantage of the loop and says, well, if there's no other way to win, the only way to win is to make my opponent deck out. Because if I can make him destroy as many cards as he has in his deck, then he loses the duel. Because as you guys know, when we cannot draw any more cards, we lose the duel. That's another way that you can win against your opponent.
Can't be. Whenever Revival Jam reappears on the field, my dragon automatically attacks it. And since Yami controls Revival Jam, it will revive itself on his side of the field, which makes me draw 3 new cards. Then my dragon will attack again. Each event triggers the next in a never-ending cycle. First attack, then regenerate, then draw.
which makes this one of the coolest, like, amazing ways that anybody could pull off a victory. I actually did a victory like this in real life, which will be a story, so make sure you guys check it out. I'll link it somewhere. But it's clever because there's so many card interactions in this game, and it's just like, wow, like, the fact that you could think of something like that and it actually is legal and it works, it's amazing. Now I know what you guys are saying, like, okay, but like there were so many illegal moves or moves that didn't make sense in this duel, and that's true because it is the anime and like the rules were still being developed at the time, so like not everything is perfect. But if this was an actual situation in a game where like you could basically keep resummoning a monster without any penalties, like this had happened, and like a monster had an effect like Slifer that could just keep destroying stuff, this actually could happen in real life. So it's really kind of cool how Yugi basically takes advantage of the game rules to turn it in his favor, which is why he's the king of games. The level of cleverness of this is just so cool because it's like, who thinks of that? Like, wow, the only way I can win is to make my opponent like infinitely draw a card, so I'll put him in this loop that's a legal loop, and it's like, wow, impossible to overcome. The sheer hopelessness of this scene makes it just so like, wow, like it was really hopeless again, but he turns it around. Which is one of the things I love so much about the anime in general, is because it makes it seem like there's always another way. Like, no matter how hopeless the situation is, there's always a way to win. And like I've said before, it's reminiscent to life, how you can always pull a victory if you try hard enough and think hard enough, using your mind and having faith that your plans and your successes will carry you through. Which is why I love like this moment, but also like it gives us like this back and forth. We know that Yugi is gonna win, but how he won was like one of the most upsetting victories ever. Merrick is like destroyed in his head because he's like, how did he beat me when I had like one of the most powerful cards? That's like those meta people in the game that be like, I got my $500-$600 deck and somehow my opponent won. That's funny to me. But yeah, this victory was also like clever in this fact that it wasn't just I drew a card and won. It was like I literally had to think of my mind how to win this, and like it was clever that he did it. And then lastly, guys, like this is cool because this is how Yugi obtains like his first Egyptian God card.
But as commissioner of the Battle City tournament, I have to hand this card over to you, Yugi, and you earned it.
We know that he gets all three of them, and like it's his birthright, so he needs to have all three of them. But like this is how he obtains the first one, and like when he summons it after that, no crap is about to go down because like how this duel like made displaying the power of Slifer so powerful. You knew that when Slifer is on the field, or any of the Egyptian God cards for that matter, things are going down. And Slifer is no exception to that rule in the original anime. Let me know, guys, in the comment section below, like, how did you feel when you saw this scene? Was it, like, so wow? Like, did you say, wow, that was really smart? Did you say, oh my gosh, Yugi, I can't believe you did something like that. Oh my goodness, plot is your best friend. Like, how didid you feel about it? Because I didn't feel cheated on it. I felt like Exodia was a little cheesy because it was kind of like, oh, I have the ultimate victory, but, like, I just happened to draw it. But this was literally like, I used my head to really actually come up with something that was the only way that I could win. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Hey, you. Don't forget to subscribe because it'd be totally awesome if you did, because you guys, by subscribing, sharing, and following me on social media, you help continue to create this totally awesome content, and I love you for doing so. Make sure you guys check out the description box below as well, because there's all kinds of new projects that Jam1 is up to, and I would totally mean the world to me if you checked it out. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy life. More than awesome, he's totally awesome.